you started when you came in here to this planet when you were born here. This process that I'm talking about, though, so let's say that you're only dealing with, picking up or whatever it is. You're dealing with, you're starting out with, okay, maybe there's 100 people in my soul group, and now last year, out of that, somewhere out there in the world, in the jungle somewhere, hidden away, mountains somewhere, in the city, there's 10 people that I get a connection with. That would be kind of a soul group, soul connection. So this year, you're going over that, you're going around that, you're going through that, you're going into another level where you're directly accessing new networks and new soul groups on a quantum level that are beyond what you were just born with in this lifetime. And that's real. That's also a little overwhelming. That's why I'm talking about the clarity, doing the clarity of what you're looking for with relationships, and making sure that you have a clear picture of what it is in your heart, and in your soul, in your mind, and in your spirit that you want to create with the relationship. Feeling worthy of that, allowing that to manifest, just putting it out. So when we plant a seed with something, you don't have to go out there and dig up the seed and keep checking on it. The seed's growing. So if you put it out to the universe, it's out there. You can keep doing it if you want, but it's kind of, it's okay. It's the same results. But you get a response this year. You get an immediate response this year. And we have right here at the end of the month, the last 2 weeks of this month, and the first week of March. I mentioned I'm going into this more spiritual cycle for this year, and that's real. The spiritual connection between people. And if you're looking to connect and to make a valid connection, and put a valid new connection out there with a new soul group connection on a spiritual level or on a conscious level, right? It's someone who has that feeling of a spiritual connection. The last 2 weeks of February and the first week of March, it doesn't get much better than that. To do this process I'm talking about, putting it out into the invisible world, you don't have to do any mumbo jumbo anymore. You don't need props. You can go right to the source and just put it right out there. And you get a response. You don't have to make. When I say props, you know what I mean? You don't have to go to that little 1,000 people at a church and light candles and jump through hoops and do all kind of thing. It's like fast. Okay, it's you doing it. That's what I mean, ownership of what's actually happening. So if you're looking for a relationship, 23rd of this month, 24th, 25th, 26th, through the end of the month, and the first 7 to 10 days of March, that's really good because you're catching this new long-term cycle that is opening this spiritual connection that I'm talking about, and you're also opening up the annual cycle. You're opening up the lunar cycle. These are all really important cycles to kind of tap into. There's other points in the year, of course, but this one, why waste it, right? It's just, you're here, we're talking about it, so you might want to take advantage of it. So create some quiet space, either do some meditation or get out in nature and ask, ask for what you want. So, and then you're still allowed to be surprised, when they come in. You still will be surprised, but it is 20 years ago, 10 years ago, the response from the moment you put something out to the time that it came back was so, the lag time of that was slow. So it's, a year later, 9 months later, someone comes into your life that fits what you're putting out, but they don't quite exactly fit, and there's some issues with them, and so Now, this is immediate sort of response. By immediate, that is what your mind can accept as immediate. So when you go online and you use Google and you do a search, how long does that search take to the results? Depend, to load them, it just depends. You can use a computer, but pretty fast, yeah, for a few minutes. So when you put this out this year with what you want, this is real. So someone is receiving that somewhere on the planet. So they're reacting to that, right? So this is a new thing. This hasn't been happening like this. This is not hasn't been responding like this. So nothing to be afraid of, but it's yeah, there's some responsibility with it, because by the way, if you knock on someone's door, lights are on, knock on their door, they may answer the door. That's what's in this year, you're going to answer, someone's going to, if you do that, if you do a call, you're going to come through that